everyone. Welcome back to Spring into Math 7. I'm Mrs. Campbell. Today we're going to be talking about how to find the area of combined figures involving circles. Let's get started. All right, so how do we find the area of a combined figure? Now, first of all, let's talk about what combined figures are. They often include portions of circles, such as a quarter or a semicircle. And you'll see lots of examples of this later on in this video. Now, we can find the area of combined figures by breaking them down into smaller shapes and then by finding the area of each piece. So as long as we know the radius of the circle, we can find its area. Then we can divide that area into smaller pieces or subtract a portion to find the area of that part of the circle. So let's give this a try. What is the area of the figure below? We're given the diameter as being 17 inches. So this figure is what? It's a semicircle. It's a half a circle. Remember, the diameter is always going to divide your circle into two pieces or in half. So therefore, the edge that's measuring 17 inches is still going to be the circle's diameter, this 17 inches. And we can use it to find the area of the whole circle. So if the diameter is 17 inches, then the radius must be 17 divided by 2. Remember, half of the diameter is your radius, 8.5 inches. Now we can use our formula. We have A equals pi r squared. Cutting 17 in half, we get 8.5. A equals pi 8.5 squared. When I times 8.5 times 8.5, I get 72.25 pi. And then once I multiply 72.25 and pi, the 3.14, I get the area as being 226.87 inches squared. Is that my answer? Not so quick. Remember, not so quickly. Remember, 226.87 inches squared is the area of the entire circle, as if this circle were whole. It's not. It's a semicircle. We need the area of that semicircle. So we'll take what we know the area of a whole circle is divided by 2. So 226.87 divided by 2 equals 113.44 square inches. Not so bad, right? Now let's look at a combined figure. You can see here I've got a semicircle and a rectangle. Okay. First thing, this is kind of the easy part. Actually, after you practice, I promise it will all be easy. First of all, you need to find the area of a rectangle. Now remember, the area of a rectangle is always going to be length times width. The length is 6 and the width is 8. So area equals 6 times 8. Area equals 48. So the area of the rectangle, we know this is going to be 48. Okay, and I put that in here for you so we could remember. We already know the area of that. Now let's look at the semicircle. Okay, we have to go with the information that we have. So if the diameter is the width, which is 8 inches, then the radius is going to be 4 inches. Why? Well, because the radius is half of the diameter, so half of 8 is 4. And now we can find the area of the circle. Okay, A equals pi r squared. So pi will switch to 3.14, and I'm also going to plug in this 4 up here, okay, because this is going to be 4. Does that make sense? Because your 4 plus 4, or 4 plus 4 would be 8, or 4 times 2 would be 8. Okay, now I have A equals 3.14 times 4 squared. Again, that's not 4 times 2, it's 4 times 4. And 4 times 4 is 16. So A equals 3.14 times 16. 3.14 times 16 is 50.24 square inches. But again, that's if this was a whole circle. Here, do this. Okay. That's for the whole circle. We don't want a whole circle. We just want to know what's in that semicircle at the top. So we would take the 50.24 divided by 2, and it equals 25.12 square inches. So that's what the area of the semicircle would be, 25.12, okay, square inches. And now all we have to do is add the two of them together. 48, the area of the rectangle, and 25.12, the area of the semicircle, and we get 73.12 inches squared. And it's as easy as that. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.